Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, July 1st. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So the biggest thing that happened today is the S&P officially is back in balance on the weekly. We didn't take out last week's low by much, but we did. SPY did not. Now, two little differences. SPY was an inside week last week. ES wasn't, but you could kind of treat ES as it is. Now, ES did take out last week's low, but got nothing for it. SPY did not take out last week's low yet. Sellers had their opportunity, right? They had an outside day down in ES and NQ. They went early in the day and took out the overnight low to the tick in ES. They got the overnight low in NQ. And what did they do with it? Nothing. They pushed down hard in B period. But ES still never took back the entire trend day from the 17th. Look at this little set of single prints. So they've never gotten into that lowest distribution, which is my balance low on the daily. It's a 10-day balance. NQ is a 6-day balance. So sellers had their chance, did nothing. Now on the flip side, buyers pushed up. ES goes out with a poor high. In fact, I didn't mark that as poor, so I have to. Let me do that right now. ES goes out with a poor high. Now, because they took out the high by only one tick, I'm not going to say they took out both sides of the IB. I want two ticks. So to me, we only took out the IB low and the overnight low, and we did not get the poor overnight high. NQ gets a nice price probe late in the day. NQ acted very weird today after getting that overnight low. Now, I got caught. I ended up making money on the day, but not a lot. And the main reason for that is one short after I was doing well in B period because I failed to not recognize. I knew it. I told the room, because we had a big range on Friday, they're going to expand today. And you got to give them a chance to breathe somewhat. I did a pretty good job of that, except on that B period trade, which hurt me. We'll go over it in one sec. Righty, on the other hand, after going up on the daily on Friday, right back to balance as they take out Friday's low, and they got with a trend day down. 11 wide POC and an afternoon rally high. NQ goes out with a price probe to the upside and an afternoon pullback in H. 8 wide POC. ES goes out with a poor high, a 10 wide POC, and no afternoon pullback or anything. So in A period, I took a short. This was a nice one. When they pushed up, look at this. The first time they got up to the base of their price spike, they got rejected. So I took a short there in the NQ and on some ebb and flow trades that they were doing. And the reason for that is because they got the overnight low. Once they got the overnight low. So they took that trade first, came down, ebb and flow, took some the overnight. Now I'm looking for shorts with clearly lower value at that time and the overnight low. Now we did finish overlapping the low in ES and in NQ. Then in B period, same thing. Took a short to break A's low. That was a real nice one when they broke it. And then on the ebb and flow was making, and then again started in, and then it just kept pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. And I added once or twice, took it off, and I gave back everything. Everything I was up in A period and the beginning of B period, and some more. I was down on the day. So I was pretty ticked off at myself. Then I didn't do anything till F. I thought there was a chance for an afternoon rally high. I shorted both ES and NQ. Now, I did well in NQ. They did go trend, but it wasn't trend yet when I was doing those trades. I ended up taking 20 points out of it. ES, I ended up losing 6 points. But if I had held it, it would have paid. But took it off for a loss. So still made money net in J period between the two of them. And then I'm not in J period, I'm sorry. F period that was. That was F period, right. In F period. And then in J, I did make a nice short. When it popped, I didn't think they would go trend. It didn't. It came back in. did well on that, which put me green on the day. Nothing big. NQ had mixed MGI. It was a tough read, believe it or not. Once you have the overnight low and firmly lower value, thought that was a good recipe to just look for shorts. But obviously not the case. They raised POC. They went out with a price probe. They made it fairly tough. But still, I'm green to start the week and the quarter, so I'm fine. As far as destinations, today's high in ES is 39.50. It's weak. I'm sorry, it's poor against A's high, so we got with a poor high. We're 10 wide at 28.75, and today's low is 04.50. In SPY, we have today's high of 545.88. 10 wide at 544.83. And today's low is 542.52. There's last week's low. SPY missed it. ES got it. So, and then just quickly on the chart, just going to show you the weekly and the daily, because obviously something changed here. And by the way, I had a couple of people join the room today. Very happy to have them aboard. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. A lot of different price points. And I think we can help you. I really do. Here's the weekly. So ES took out last week's low. So it's the beginning of a 3-week balance. Does that mean it's going to be a 3-week balance? No, because it's just officially coming into balance. So if we really push down, then I would incorporate the week of June 10th in there. But for now, we're back to balance. It's a 3-week balance to start. And the daily is a 10-day balance. June 17th through today. I mean, these days lows aren't even that far away. So, I mean, this is one big balance. The volume, the volume is not going to be in the top 10 lightest. So they must have did some decent volume right off the bat in the after hours. So that's good news. Now, tomorrow at 9:30, you have both Powell speaking and ECB President Lagarde. Excuse me. And then at 10 o'clock, we have Jolts. More nonsense that the algos love to flip out on. Anyway, I hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your night, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.